So was all that new porn stuff just Samus based?
No, there's a little bit of Midna.
Oh.
But it was just he's at Magfest.
Oh. So yeah, he's
pretty scarce this week. All it was Midna between. It was called Between a Cock and a Hard Place.
Oh.
Even though it doesn't make sense because it's
both. The cock is a hard thing.
Yeah, the cock is the hard thing. The other thing that she was in between was Wolf Link's anus. And she was just putting her finger in it. And his cock was bent backwards. And yeah, that was about that.
Welcome back to Chinstrap Chaps.
The other one was Samus getting anally plowed by Charizard.
Oh yeah, you showed me that one.
Yeah, well, this one's the actual full animation.
Oh, it's
like
it's like an animated one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they actually animated it all the way. All the fucking way, so Charizard comes in that ass. Oh, wow.
I put an end to that shit. I'm getting sick of you.
I feel like the first guy, he didn't actually, die from the bullet or anything. You just pushed him.
Yeah.
And he's just...
I had a rubber bullet.
The one time you used rubber bullets was to fucking shoot that guy, and he falls out and breaks his neck.
Wasn't there I think there was like a movie or something like that where a guy, like, all he did was fall and he broke his collarbone and it's like fucking sticking out in his neck or something.
Ugh.
I think we watched a movie like that, or it was like an animation or something. I forgot what it was.
It's not ringing any bells.
I'm trying to place where it is too, but I remember something like that happening in something. I don't know.
Wow, it's like you knew where it was.
Huh? Hey, buddy, I need this.
I remember it took me a while to get this part done. The first time I played it, because, well, you know.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole Midna having sex with the wolf either. I'm into that.
Don't worry, it's the wolf having sex with Midna.
I like, and the thing is, like, I really like Midna. I really do like her. I mean, I wish I still owned that game, but I don't have a Wii anymore. But, like, in the brief period that I had a Wii, that was probably my favorite game that I had played on the Wii, was Twilight Princess. I really... I don't know what it was about it. I mean, it wasn't really, like, anything special as far as the Zelda game goes. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I liked it. I really liked the way that Hyrule Field looked. I liked the way that I liked that you could go to the Hyrule Lake and swim around in it. It's a huge place. And I didn't mind the whole wolf segments. A lot of people hated them, but I actually thought they were kind of cool.
I never played it.
Dude, the music in the like, because it's kind of like, you know how, like, in A Link to the Past, you go to the Dark World. Mm-hmm. It's basically that. Like, it's more or less the exact same thing. Like, you go to the Dark World, but, like, all the humans, like, you see the ghosts of the humans that are in the real world, but, like, you know, it's like an area shot in darkness, right?
Yeah.
And then when you go into the dark area, like, they're still there, but they can't see you because, like, you can freely roam around the Dark World or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you can, like, listen to what they're thinking and what they're feeling and shit. So it's like they kind of feel like that heavy burden that's, like, you know, comes with being in this dark realm. And basically,
my crotch
like,
stinks today.
I knew I shouldn't have had sex with that whore.
Fucking pig guy.
Fucking Zelda, that whore. And then you're just like, whoa!
Oh,
anyway.
Okay.
Well, now I know. But,
don't do that.
Yeah, but basically, like, you go in and you have to destroy, like, these insect things that are, like, causing the darkness or whatever.
Okay.
And, yeah, you go in as the wolf, and Midna shows you the way, and you fucking murder shit.
Fungus among us.
I liked the music a lot, though, because it's very cool. Like, you know how it really reminds me... This is going to be a really weird thing, and most people aren't going to understand this, but you know that one of my favorite songs from the Scapegoat Wax record, Swax, Both My Friends?
I do like that one.
That's one of my favorites on the album.
Hey, you're Gordon Freeman, shut up!
But there's, like, that synth during, like, you know... I think it's during the chorus, I think.
The part?
No, the, you know, the... You know, that part?
Yeah,
like, you know, like how that sound is? Like, a lot of the music in Twilight Princess, like in the Dark World, sounds like that. Huh. Like, if you heard... I don't know if I'm being absolutely clear for you. but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
like,
do.
Like during
I'm
the chord.
catching what you're throwing down.
Yeah, like during that, like that synth sound and like that weird. I don't know what kind of chords they're playing, but it sounds fantastic. I think it's a filter that they put it through. Because I've stumbled across a sound like that on my keyboard as well, but I think it's just a filter. Like it's just like a way that it makes the chord sound. You're playing like a major chord, but it sounds like a weird something else, you know. But it's like it's that sort of stuff, and I really like that sort of like sound. It's hard to describe, but like once you hear it, you would understand it. But it's like I really like that particular sound, and a lot of the music in Twilight Princess was like that. But I like Midna as a character because she's cute and sassy, and she's.
And that's why people like to make her fuck Wolfling.
But I mean, she turns into a human at the end, like a human body. Do they have any of that, or is it just her like in their?
All
demon
is
form?
the imp form.
Because, I mean, I like the Inform a lot, but, I mean, like, she turns into, like, a smoking hot babe at the end, and it's like, you would imagine that would be some pretty, like, easy stuff, but whatever.
Nope, everyone likes the animalistic one.
Well, then again, I mean, you see more of the animalistic stuff in the game than the human form. You only see the human form at the end, anyway.
Yeah.
I do like her as a character. I just don't really think I'd want to see porn of her.
It's weird. She always has a gigantic ass.
Well, she kind of does have a big ass in the imp form.
And then there we go.
That reminds me, this isn't porn related, but
okay. Switching topics.
60 frames per second porn though, fantastic. If you haven't seen that, get on it. It's fucking great.
How is this not porn related?
That's just like a stepping stone into where I'm going.
So a false stepping stone. So don't step on that stepping stone because it's wrong.
What is this, MXC?
Get
the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Is that Japanese show where like they were jumping?
It's Takeshi's Castle, but then they dubbed it over for American audiences. You know that game that John tried to do, Takeshi's Challenge? It's the same dude.
Oh, I like that.
He was in Battle Royale.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
I never knew what its name was.
Yeah, it's in Japan. It's Takeshi's Castle because I forgot his full name, but that guy's name is Takeshi. And they just dubbed it. Yeah, they just dubbed it over for American audiences. But I don't know what I was actually going to say. I saw somebody like I'm in this group on Facebook. It's like Metroid fans or something like that, and I just do it because like some people.
Nerd.
Well, no, actually, like I kind of hate most of the people on it because they like. Oh man, I'm fucking playing Metroid Prime 2 and it's my favorite. Which is your favorite Prime game? It's like, fuck you. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. But, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this person put up a picture of, like, it was like a small comic of Samus and Pit. And they're like, dude, how sweet would a crossover be? It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Like, Smash Brothers exists. There's your crossover.
Yep.
Like, how stupid would a Metroid Kid Icarus game be? Like, that would be stupid. Because it's just like, I can't ever imagine that like Samus would come in contact with Pit and they're like, oh man, we both have a common goal, let's go fight this thing, or whatever. It's like...
What more likely would happen is, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, what the fuck are you? It's like... I think crossovers should only be fanfic. Like, it should never be a real thing. Like, Alien vs. Predator never should have happened.
I disagree.
Actually, never mind. I take that back. I just think that the movie should have been good.
Yeah.
Is basically where I'm getting at with that.
Yeah, I disagree that I feel that some crossovers are very good. It has to be the right.
Yeah. Like,
it has to make sense.
I just don't
You can't
think,
just throw two characters you like into a plot together because it just doesn't work.
Well, I just don't think that something as serious as Metroid should be crossed with fucking anything. I just don't really feel like anything really... It's like, it's such a unique universe on its own that it doesn't need to be with anything else, you know? Like, at least that's my opinion on the whole thing.
I could see it being crossed over, but once again, you have to have something that would actually work with it. Alien could do it, actually, but it would be very... At the most part, it could be that the xenomorphs would show up at some point, and then, or like a skull of one is there. That's as much as you could cross over. Yeah,
because I don't know, I feel aesthetically like both series are very different in how they present themselves, so it's like, I don't know.
But you could feel like...
maybe like they're different star systems and
yes,
shit.
different star systems, but the xenomorphs are, spreading.
You can do that with any sci-fi thing ever. Like, Star Wars could be in the same fucking universe as, like, Alien or Metroid.
I don't feel like that could actually work in Star Wars. Because Star Wars, everything's charted a lot more. There's not very much mystery to any of the planets. A lot of...
Do they really ever go into depth with any of that? I mean...
A lot of the... oh my god. Sometimes he dreams of cheese. But, they did go into it a bunch from, extended universe kind of stuff,
okay.
But none of that's canon anymore.
Right.
But
right.
still, people will hold on to it.
Oh, of course they will.
But yeah, there's been a lot of things extended universe wise that they have put in kind of and not.
Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't know. So it's like where is that stuff usually in? Is it like in other games that I haven't played or comics and
other games,
shows?
comics, fucking games, comics, probably shows. I don't
probably like Clone Wars stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, the Clone Wars I believe is canon. I believe it is.
Well, I mean, did
I know all the movies are.
I was gonna say because I mean that takes place during the Clone Wars, so yeah. I mean it would have to be canon, wouldn't it? I mean, unless they didn't want it to be. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of Star Wars too. Is like you can have like all this stuff that's totally not canon and it still totally makes sense. Like I kind of feel like Force Unleashed is kind of like that in a way. Mm-hmm. Although I would actually kind of see that the first game was kind of canon just because of the way, like at least with the good ending in a way.
Yeah. But
I totally understand if it's not.
I don't think it is.
I wouldn't imagine.
There's like a small list of things that are actually still canon.
Oh yeah, Laszlo died. By the way, that guy was Laszlo. He's fucking dead.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
I kind of hate this part.
Why don't you just run?
Because you can't step on the sand, otherwise the antlions come out and murder your fucking face.
Well, if you just keep running, they can't.
Nah, it's kind of more interesting to actually play it the way it's supposed to be played. Because like they do come out in force. God damn it. Alright. If you just keep standing on it.
Yeah, enforce one.
If you keep standing on it.
What are you, the Jedi with the Force? Is that what's happening over here?
I don't know, have you ever, I like the Jedi Outcast games. And when I mean Jedi Outcast, I mean Jedi Outcast 2.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, that game was kind of cool. But it did feel a little limiting in terms of how much force powers you can have. You play as Kyle Katarn, and you go around and you...
Hi, my name's Kyle Katarn.
Hi, I'm Kyle. Would you like to buy some Boy Scout cookies? I'll chop your fucking arm off if you don't.
No thank you, Kyle. I fucking warned you.
I want to go to the baseball game.
I want to go to the baseball.
Kitten mittens. Nah, I mean, it was cool. Fuck shit. Alright, there we go. Like how, fucking quickly he gets off. He says, ah!
Well, yeah, but yeah, there's a small amount of things that are still canon movies, I believe.
Well,
that
I mean,
I don't think any of the games other than maybe No, I don't think SWTOR is actually even canon.
I mean, I don't know. It's like most of that stuff that they do in all those other old games, like Knights of the Old Republic and shit like that. They don't really bring it up ever in the newer stuff as much.
Yeah,
that I've noticed anyway. I remember, because Knights of the Old Republic takes place I don't know, thousands of years before the movies do. Mm-hmm. I think I'm pretty sure, right?
Knights of the Old, it's during the.
Yeah,
it's during the first Sith War.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's during the Sith Wars. So it's
which is 10,000 years and
I think
before the movies.
I think it was 4,000 or between 2 and 4,000 years before the trilogy or something like that.
It's
a couple thousand years.
That's another one of those. It's never been. I don't think it's been completely pinned down. Well,
and the thing of it is though, I think that's cool about it, and I wish that they would just kind of leave that stuff alone. Is the fact that since they never brought it up, it might as well just be canon because it's nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean?
It's old news,
Yeah, it's that game came out in 2002 or something like that. It's fucking old, old news, and it's been around for a while. So it's you might as well just let it be canon because it's not like anybody's done anything to it in the movies anyway.
Yeah. That's supposed to be, you stupid antlion?
Like,
Cheating.
fucking, in episode 3, it's not like it's like, oh, the Sith Wars caused this big chain reaction that makes Mace Windu black. It's like, no, that never...
I don't know if you can... I don't know if that can even happen.
I'm sure it can, but I mean, not... I mean, what's his face? Darth Maul, he's blackish, I guess.
That's just what his race is.
And you never see another one, though. That's
actually,
just the thing.
if you watch the Clone Wars, you do. You actually see Darth Maul again.
Oh.
He's alive. He didn't die.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, like, as cool as he was for being such a, like, a minuscule character in the movie, it's like, he got sliced in half. He's fucking dead. Like, I don't care. And he fell into, like, a fucking big-ass silo. That bitch is fucking dead. I don't care what you fucking say.
Apparently he lives, and...
I mean, unless his race is, like, Vamp from Metal Gear Solid, he can just regenerate shit, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, he can, like, you know, what, like, lizards and reptiles, like, they can just regenerate limbs, you know? He's a Namekian.
Yeah.
He's a Star Wars Namekian.
Starting Namekian.
I like how we're just talking about this shit. I'm just murdering, like, this big-ass thing.
So...
It's that guy!
I'm going to eat this.
Right. Next time on Chinstrap Chaps, we get some bug baits.
Is that racist?
Only if you make it racist. It's racist against Geonosians.